morning, students. Let us see the fourth supplementary, The Cat and the Painkiller. It is an extract from The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. It is written by Mark Twain. Before going to the story, let me introduce the characters. The first character is a young boy, Tom Sawyer. He lives with his aunt named Polly and his brother Sid. Then he had his best friend Becky Thatcher. She made him happy to go to school. Then his two best friends, Joe Harper and Hug. Then finally, in this story, it is going to deal about the cat. The cat name is Peter. The Cat and the Painkiller is one of the episodes of Tom Sawyer's novel, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. So let us see the few interesting things about Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer does all sorts of mischief, but he knows how to escape from the punishments. That is his specialty. And growing up the Mississippi River at St. Petersburg, along with his Aunt Polly and his brother. Then initially, in the childhood, he does not want to go to school. He finds school life miserable. But when Becky Thatcher arrival made him to go to school, and he is bitter happy to go to school. But it was not for a long time. Becky Thatcher, she became ill and she stopped coming to school. That made him not to go to school. And he is again bored of school. Then once, the interesting fact about Tom Sawyer, once Tom Sawyer and his friend Joe Harper and Hug, they ran away to the island. The island is called Jackson's Island, to become a pirate. But the people in the hometown, they thought that they are dead. And they were shocked to see them. They are returning from the Jackson's Island to their hometown when their own funeral. So that was the shocking news for them. Then, Aunt Polly loves him very much, but she does not show it outwardly because she wants him to be a good boy. So she doesn't show her love. She doesn't show any intent, or she doesn't show any love on him outwardly, because that would have spoiled him. So she maintained some distance from him, even though she loves him very much, and she takes care of him. Now, the Becky Thatcher, as we know that she became ill and she stopped coming to school. That made the young boy, Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer was disturbed. He became unhappy, and the charm of his life was gone. There was nothing for him, only the boredom left. And also, he didn't play anything he put his hoop away and his bat. There was no joy for him anymore. This was the condition of Tom Sawyer after Becky Thatcher fell sick. The interesting fact about Aunt Polly is Aunt Polly was concerned, she was infatuated with the patient medicines, and all new methods of producing health or mending it. She was an incurable experimenter in these things. As her character is to experimenting all the medicines. Whether she could have seen in the newspaper, TV, radio, or she could have heard from some others any remedies about any medical problems, she just tries at her home. So here, the condition, the problem of Tom Sawyer is Tom Sawyer doesn't look happy. There was no joy for him. The charm of life was gone. Only boredom left. He looks miserable. He looks sad. So that she tries several treatment, all sorts of remedies on Tom Sawyer. First one, the water treatment was new for her as well as him, but she tried the water treatment on Tom Sawyer because he was sad. Then, the water treatment process is, she asked him to stand out in the woodstead, and she stood by him and drowned him in cold water. First of all, she asked him to stand up in the woodshed, and she drowned him in cold water. Then she rubbed him hard down with a towel like a file. Then finally she rolled him up in the bed sheet and put him away under blankets. So this was the first treatment she has taken on him. But that doesn't give any improvement on his dejected face. So she tried another remedies. She added hot baths, sit baths, shower baths and plunges. But the boy remained bored. He remained sad. He remained dejected. Then she began to assist the water with a slim oatmeal diet and the blister plasters. But that doesn't also work out. Then the Tom Sawyer asked her to give a painkiller, and she was tired to giving a painkiller again and again, so that finally she ended up by telling him to take himself, and he was quit bothering about her, and he takes the painkiller himself. Then instead of using the painkiller for his health issues, the boy uses the painkiller to fill the crack in the sitting room floor with it. So he doesn't use the painkiller. He just uses to close the cracks in the sitting room. So every day he takes the painkiller and fills it in the crack in the sitting room. Then one day, while he was filling the hole or cracks in the sitting room, his cat Peter saw that very greedily and eyeing the teaspoon of painkiller, and they had a little conversation that the cat was asking the painkiller from him to taste. Initially, he was hesitated, but he says that now you have asked for it, and I will give it to you because there ain't anything mean about me. But if you don't like it, you mustn't blame anybody but your own self. So he said that like that. Then the Peter was agreeable, and Tom opened the Peter's mouth and poured down the painkiller on the cat, Peter. He sprang a couple of yards in the air. The first reaction after tasting the painkiller was the Peter sprang a couple of yards in the air. Then it delivered a war whoop, then set round and round the room. banging against the furniture, which means hitting against the furniture and upsetting the floor parts. The cat broke every part in the floor and making general confusion. It was going here and there, running, walking, jumping, shouting, breaking all the things, all sort of things the cat does after the tasting painkiller. It was a chaos for them. Then, next, the cat rose on his hind feet and danced around in a fancy of enjoyment, with his head over his shoulder, and his voice was proclaiming his happiness. He was dancing, he was enjoying, and he was shouting like proclaiming his happiness. Then he was tearing around the house and spreading chaos and destruction in his path. Wherever he goes, it makes chaos and destruction in his path. He tears everything, he breaks everything, he dances, enjoys, shouts, something like that. Then finally he does a few double somersaults and then final Maitiara. Then finally the cat jumps out of the room through the window. Then his Aunt Pole came and asked what is happening there, and the young boy, Tom Sawyer, said that the old lady bent down and took the teaspoon and she asked what happened to him. Then the young boy said that he has given the painkiller to the Peter, the cat, but she asked why, and he said that the Peter, the cat, hadn't any aunt, so that he has given to him. That was the reason he said to her. But she could not understand why he was giving the painkiller to the Peter. Then he explained her that he has Aunt Polly. So she was giving the painkiller, she was giving the treatment, she was torturing forever. The same way, the cat hadn't or hasn't any aunt. So nobody is there to give a medicine, nobody is there to care for her, nobody is there to give the painkiller for the Peter. So that he says that he has given to the cat. Aunt Polly felt a sudden painful regret, and this was putting the big thing in new light. What was cruelty to a cat might be cruelty to be a boy too. So, if she gives, or if she gives remedies on him, that medicine would have troubled for him. The same way that would have troubled for the cat. But she understands that the cat might be in trouble, but she doesn't understand that he has dislike to take the medicine. So finally she understands that, but she said gently, it was only for Tom's welfare, because she wanted him to be a good boy, so that she was giving and she was taking care of him. Then the Tom says again the same words for her. The Tom says, the young boy said that he also wanted the cat to be happy, and he takes care of the cat too, so that he has given the painkiller for him. So finally the Aunt Polly again bit of upset, and she said that before he annoys her again, she wants to go, and she told her that be a good boy for once, and he need not take any more medicines. And that is the story. I hope you understand. Thank you.